Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I'm back with another message. So today we're going straight to the tarot. We'll do some oracle cards at the end, and that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm kind of half dressed. It's hot in here. It's kind of hot. Don't have a suit jacket on. It's whatever. Whatever. So we have the Empress, the Fool, and the Seven of Coins. I'll show you these cards. You guys are giving birth to something new. I feel like you got the world in the palm of your hands. It's a brand new beginning. You guys, it's kind of like you're on top of the world here, but also it's kind of as well like the fruits of your labor are paying off. I know that's more of a like Nine of Coins type energy, Nine of Pentacles, however you want to refer to it. But also this one's like a lot of decisions. And decisions that came your way, you made the right ones, right? You're standing in this King of Cups energy. Which is also overall, it's like an energy of peace and also like diplomacy and standing in your own, I feel like this needs to go down a little bit. I know you guys see that on my R7 background, but there's some new opportunities, new abundance that's coming into you guys. That's underneath the Empress, right? It's the Ace of Coins. Something good is coming your way with this. Something that you've been working on, you've been wanting, you've been manifesting, you're creating. And then also like this peace can also just be like in your home life, your family. It's something that you've not necessarily struggled with getting to the point of where you're at. Right? Because then we also have the World card, and that one's under the Fool. So you guys have taken this leap of faith, right? But also this leap of faith has been triumphant. It's like you guys have been going through whatever it was you were going through. It's kind of been like a battle. And I feel like for some of you guys, I heard like uphill battle, but now it's like you're at the top and everything's kind of smooth sailing from here, right? I'm not saying that there's not going to be like, struggles or this, that, and the other, or bumps in the road, because face it, there's always rocks in the road here and there. But the fact is, like, the hard part's over. Those things are coming in. I feel like you guys are doing right by not only yourselves, but the way you deal with other people. There's been lessons learned, and it also teaches us how to deal with the people around us so that we don't jump off into the wrong path or take a wrong turn or cause some kind of bad reaction or bad energy to come back our way for the energy that we're putting out. Underneath that, we have the Two of Wands here. That's going under the Seven of Cups, which is moving forward. We've had a lot of forward movement in our reads, but also there's been a lot of transition in the past. But I feel like that transitioning and that growth is like you've gone through that dark night of the soul, and now you're elevated. You're on a higher level. You can see past the facade. And now it's kind of like you're saluting, like a hats off to yourself. Hey, Redbeard, how are you? Jamie, how are you? I appreciate you guys being here. So, and then it comes into this, like, you've been working on things, you've been getting things in order, right? You've been getting your affairs in order, is what I just heard. You've been cleaning out what needs to be taken out to the trash, or people, places, or things. That is now, it's gone to the wayside. And you have this Page of Wands, which is this rapid action. It's like you've done your due diligence to clear the space. You've been working on what it is that you need to work on to get you to at this point, right? And I feel like it's been a hard road. But through this all, you found the clarity within it. It's the Ace of Swords. I like this read. You've recovered from doubting yourself, right? I feel like a lot in the past that you may have had things set in place, but yet there was still this doubt in your subconscious, right? And now it's kind of like you've created a routine now, and it's a healthy routine. It's not one that's like you're repeating cycles. It's like, okay, what do I need to set in place for myself? How do I need to move forward from this point of where I'm at? And that's what you're doing. And it's like you're choosing yourself over the mess. You're choosing yourself over people that may drag you down, or always dealing with other people's problems, or always dealing with problems in a certain area. As you've overcome that. So now you know how to deal, like it's in the workplace, deal with certain types of people due to your past, or not jumping off your rocker because people are stressing you out. You just want to choke them, And it's like this forward movement, like maybe you've lost a job, or maybe you've had to kick people out of your life down the way, but that's brought you to this point of where you're at to put you in the position to put you in that good environment, because you're not sacrificing your peace, or you're not taking offers that are coming towards you that you know, and you follow your intuition basically, like, okay, well, I might need a job right now. This is just instance, or I might want this relationship, or I might want, these certain people in my family, in my life, but is it good for me? The answer is no. The answer is no, right? So it's like you've distanced yourself from that. You've learned to take control of the situation and not put yourself in jeopardy at the expense of other people, right? So I feel like there's something like you've gotten rid of the stagnant routines, and you've learned like, okay, well, I can go here, but yet is it going to be in my best interest? No, that's going to end up being stagnant. I'm going to end up wanting to move away from here. So doing your due diligence and being patient, right? Because also, like with this new found clarity, it's on the World card here, right? So Ace of Swords on the World, which is also on the Fool. So taking that leap of faith, right? But it's also being triumphant and completing these cycles. Do not repeat them, right? Laying on that, you have that foundation that's firm and it's supporting you, right? It's connected to your heart. You're following your heart's desires, but also through all the chaos, you found the clarity. And the clarity is to be able to see through all the mess in the end, right? And it's also staying in this King of Swords energy, which is being able to not get yourself stuck in those situations because you're not just going off of purely emotion, or you're not lashing out on purely emotion, or you're not doing things because it might pull at your heartstrings. You're being mindful of it, right? You're using your conscious. You're going to pick me up. I might be kind of heavy. Oh, that's funny. It's 130 pounds of pure muscle. Both hands, you got me. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I love you guys. So that's like, and it's also like moved you into this third eye high priestess energy. This is why these manifestations are coming in, because you guys are more tuned into that. If you clear out the clutter, then you have more, not necessarily more time, but more ability to focus in those energies that you're putting out there to receive them and come back, because you have more room for them to come in, and it's like you've learned how to tap into those powers that are within all of us, with your intuition and your third eye and things of that nature. I mean, maybe necessarily you'd be like, I'm manifesting and I keep putting this stuff out there, but yet you're doubting it. And it's like really discovering the energy that's like deep within you to have the faith, to be patient, to get those things in place of where you need to be, and trusting that it's coming. It's like you put it out there, but now you know it's going to come back. I like this. Look at this. Because you knew that things had to end, right? It's the Death card. And that's where all this is. It's like knowing when things have to end, but you also know that there's a better beginning that's coming in, right? I keep hearing this song in my head. I don't know why. It's kind of relevant, kind of not, right? You guys are strategic in your solutions. Maybe music comes to mind. It's kind of like a meditation type thing for you guys. Like it's a healthy release. You guys remember that song? It's kind of annoying, his voice. I sing along to my radio. Oh, 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 to my radio. That song keeps going on in my head. So possibly you guys have filled away, like take a minute, go sit in your car and like breathe and like sing along to your radio to relieve stress, or maybe you need to, I don't know, but it's relevant in some way. Maybe somebody really likes that song. I find it like it's an okay song, but his voice gets on my nerves. I'm like, sing along to my radio. But it's also talking about like following your heart and your heart's desires and the things of that nature, right? So it's like what makes your heart sing, what gives you peace. And that's what you guys have moved into. I love it. And you're being strategic with the solutions that you that you are. And that's what's bringing in this secure abundance, right? It's like the long-term money here. It's the King of Coins. It's somebody that knows how to like manage his money well and saving it well and having your credit on check and on point to get those things that you want. So that way you can have a higher credit level and this, that, and the other, and not making rash decisions that could possibly mess things up, right? It's just those strategic ways of thinking. Like you use your head. You're not just following all in your heart. Like, I want this right now, so I'm going to go to it. You're like, no, pump your brakes. All right, let's think. Should we do this now? Should we wait? Do I need to cut them off now? Do I need to wait? Or is it all about my delivery? A lot of the things in the way that you do is all about your delivery and how it comes off. So you don't want your delivery to be too, you know what I mean? Too crazy, because that negativity that you put out, you wouldn't want somebody. It's like you're dealing with people how you'd want to be dealt with, right? So it's a more mature type nature about you and how you're going about things. And some things you just know when to leave it be, right? When it's dead, it's dead. I mean, you can't sit there. What is it going to do? I mean, you can't ride a horse if the horse is dead, right? So why do you keep trying to ride the horse? You guys be like, all right, well, time to go get a new one. It's kind of dark, right? That was a really dark analogy. But it's true. So, yeah. Look at this. It's the World on the bottom. 21 might be significant to you guys. Let's see what else do we have for clarification on this. What do we have with the Empress? Yeah, you guys were needed some rest. You were needing some rest here. I feel like things are moving in quickly. There's a lot of quick decisions that are coming in, but you're making sure it's something that's not going to like hurt your heart over here. It's something that you truly want. It's not something that's going to keep you tied up in an endless cycle, right? I feel like with that Four of Swords energy, everything is nicely mended together to move forward, to actually nurture and create something new. It's healthy. Like you're in a healthy place for this new beginning because you're not bringing on any of the baggage from the past. You've already kind of transcended it, Look at that. You guys are being recognized here as well. With the Six of Wands, it's like some of you guys can be recognized like public recognition, could be, I don't know, maybe virtual type recognition, whatever it is. The crap that you're working on, and I don't necessarily mean like it's crap, but you know what I mean, as far as in yourself, your family, people, friends, working environment, it's like they're gonna recognize you because there's something about you that's just like fiery, right? Like there's a spark. Like people, it's like I hear magnetic, like they're drawn to you because they can see that difference in you versus maybe if they knew you in the past from where you were, you're a totally different person, or just different from the people that they're coming in contact with. So it's like there's something about them. I really want to work with them. I really want to be around them. I want to create something here, Yeah, High Priestess on the Fool. And trusting your intuition and your knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained, that's when you're taking this leap of faith. It's kind of like you may not know where you're going, right? You have an idea, you know the big picture, you know what you want. But as far as the small, minute steps, like you may not know why things are happening, exactly why they're happening, but you understand why they're happening that way because you know that there's something else that's coming in that you're working towards. And that's something else that you're working towards. You may not know exactly when it's going to come in, but it's kind of like you're walking by that faith and that intuition. You're trusting your guides and your gut, like where it is that you need to go. And that's what's bringing all this in, right? Look at that. Seven of Pentacles, yet again, growing something new, having a lot of like planting your seeds, and all the seeds are starting to harvest. They're starting to grow. They're starting to blossom. You're seeing things starting to come in and there's changes that are starting to happen. Who's getting their nails done? You guys throw me so off. You're like, watch your spinning. No, you can't get your nails done. Pedicure, go ashy. How dare you? The Knight of Swords, you guys are no longer running backwards, right? You're running towards the things that you want. I feel like maybe in the past that, if something might have been a bit scary, you may have gone in the reverse or chasing after a false dream or a false promise or being scared to go after those dreams that you actually want. But now it's kind of like full forward motion ahead, right? But you're also speaking out loud. You're not keeping things in towards yourself. It's kind of like you got some magic on your shoes and they're just going. You're like, hold on, I'm coming. Like, don't leave me here. Here I go. It's like a magical force that's underneath you, which is, you know, you're being guided. It is what it is. It's like your feet are walking and you're just like, all right, here we go. I'm along for the ride. Where are we going today? Yeah, looking out on the horizons here, right? We have that new abundance. Is that expansion, that growth card, seeing something new, going after new things, creating something new, right? Having that fire lit up under you. Like, you know, something's coming in. It's not like you're waiting on your ship to come in, but your ship's starting to come in. Like, you can see it on the horizon. The things are starting to come in, right? Everything's all lit up, looking nice and pretty, nice and fine, right? Taking that leap of faith for happiness and those things that you want, right? Following your heart. What's going to make your heart happy? What's going to make your soul happy? What is it that you want? It's like the money tree, right? Everybody likes the money tree. Everybody says money grow on trees. Well, yes, it does. As a matter of fact, look at that. We got a double confirmation. The world on the world, right? I'm sorry, I lied. The Empress on the world, but we have the Empress up here as well, which is definitely like a new cycle of giving birth to something new here, something that you're nurturing, something that you'll love, something that's like, it's like you're cloaked with your guardian angel's guidance here, because it kind of looks like she has angel rings wrapped around her shoulders, and it's like she's taking care of the things that she wants, right? You're in tune with the moon cycles around the earth here and how it pulls, something about how it pulls the water and it navigates you through, right? It's like you're trusting those waves and those currents. You might have been bruised and battered in the past, with all those bruises healed and ready to go. What else do we have? I feel like you guys are being strong. You're now opening up your heart, because before your heart might have been closed off, right? Like you might have been totally guarded. Like, I don't want my heart to get hurt. I don't want to go after something new. If I'm worried about it or if I'm scared, I'm not going to go after it. But now it's kind of like you're moving forward out of that energy and into this King of Wands energy, which the King of Wands is really strong. You know, it's kind of a Leo-y type energy. You're tapping into that Leo strength, but also the earth and the grounding into it. Something is very significant about like geckos or lizards in some way. You guys need to look up the spiritual meaning of a gecko or lizards. It's like you shed your skin and you walk in a new light, but it's courageous. It's not being afraid to move forward, right? Because you have to get rid of that old to come into the new. Look at that. You guys have money going out, but money coming in. I feel like there's more abundance that's coming into you guys because you've worked hard for it here. Look, Ace of Pentacles once again. And that's on this Page of Wands, which is like taking rapid action on those things that you want, and you're moving forward and you're not being stagnant here, right? And then that Seven of Pentacles came out yet again, but that's on the Ace of Swords, which is newfound clarity, right? The clarity to guide something new and to gain that wisdom within yourself, the Page of Swords, to keep on going forward. So it's like you're going forward. That way you can get to this. You want this long-term money. You don't want this like one short thing of boom, here's this, you know, a big bulk of money, then you're done, right? Which, I mean, hey, that'd be nice. Who's going to turn it down? But you guys are working on creating that long-term money, you know, and I do see it coming in with this new opportunity that you've been working on. You've been growing. That's what you've been working towards, right? You've been giving yourself the knowledge or gaining the knowledge, doing your studying, doing your background work to know about what it is, where you're going, and that wealth and that knowledge is all gaining up because it's creating that long-term money for you. What else do we have? Leave it to the tarot. This is good. This is good. Look at that. The sun. You're no longer doubting yourself. You're reaching for the stars here. And that's what's bringing in a successful new beginning, right? The sun's happy. You guys are truly happy. You're not letting people disturb your peace any longer, because that's all the crap that you've walked away from. And it's like you're not turning back and you're looking at it either. You have your back turned and you're moving forward. And that's just where it is. You're being strategic with the things that you do, and you're scouting out. You're not listening to the gossip and the crap that people say. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you can go eat crow because I'm moving this way. We're not going to eat crow over here. It's nothing but sunshine and butterflies. You can't stand lizards? Oh, you got bit by one in Trinidad? That's so funny. I love them. I used to have a iguana. His name was Igor. And look at that, moving on into the Ten of Pentacles here. And that's on this King of Swords and High Priestess. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength. I'll show you. It's probably going to be reversed, but it is. Right? Knowing how to be soft but be strong at the same time, listening to other people, like what they have to say, but that way you can find a common solution to whatever issue it is at hand, right? That way you know which way you need to go. It's like you're being smart about the way you're moving. You're following your intuition and you're not being off balance here. You guys are real stable and grounded, and that's what's bringing in this Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, right? Tapping into that earthy, grounded side of you. Also, turquoise might be significant to you guys. Maybe you have a turquoise aura is what I'm seeing. And also orange and yellow. But it's really nice. Like, it's really pretty. Knowing how to be strong within yourself, but being able to work with the people around you and also follow your heart on the places that you need to go. So if things need to get out, then, you politely move them on about their way, but you're not going to sit here and be stuck in a situation that's going to make you stagnant. And that was a whole lesson that you had to learn. I feel like it was a long time coming, long lesson learned, but at the same time, it was necessary to bring this in to make sure that you're ready to hold this amount of abundance that's coming into you. Like, you might be ready. Yeah, I'm ready for happiness. You say you're ready for the peace. But the thing is, when it comes, like, are you really ready for it? And I feel now you guys have the tools to move forward, because that's what you've been developed in. It's like, now you're ready to hold more on your plate. I like it. Somebody might be having some new love coming in, but you guys are definitely being recognized. This is the second time this has come out with this Six of Wands here. And look, the Nine of Pentacles, because the fruits of your labor is paying off, and people are going to recognize that, recognize you. People are proud of you here. You're not falling into the what looks good on the outside, but you're really seeing, like, is it good for me? Okay, well, it's all shiny and like brand new penny on the outside, but is it tarnished on the end, right? I feel like you guys see past all that mess. You're standing in this Queen of Swords energy. It's like you're strong, you're wise, you're looking forward into what it is, like the small print, the behind the scenes. How do you truly act? You can say one thing and look good, one thing, but here a couple months down the line, how are you acting now? You're not quick to rush in. You're sitting there and you're observing, but you're not only observing, you're listening. So are the words that you're saying matching up to what I'm seeing within your actions? Right? That way you don't end up getting yourself trapped. It's like you look in the mirror and you don't want to be this person that's stuck or feels like you're stuck here, because you're free. You see a whole new person, a whole new you, right? And it's the freedom, because you're not walking like blindfolded through everywhere. Like, it's like you're walking by blind faith, but instead of feeling trapped by the blindfold. Does that make sense? Because you're not willing to be bored. In anything, you could be a Gemini, but this also, even in relationships, you're not willing to be bored in a relationship or settle for second best or feel like you're anybody's option. But that can go in anything. That can go with your friends. That can go with, your work environment. It's like you're nobody's option. It's a privilege to be here. And I don't mean that in an arrogant way, but it's like somebody that actually wants you there, right? You don't want to feel like you're a backup plan or somebody to make you not feel as worthy as what you are, because you know your worth. You know what you bring to the table, and you're not going to settle for anything less. Go on, guys. Okay. So now let's grab some oracle cards. You had an iguana once? Oh, you ate it? Oh, man. Hey, Jojo. How are you, love? 25 might be significant to you, or the number 8. You guys might be seeing 4s a lot. 44, also 66, 1010. My son just turned up their TV and their video games. All right, I have to get in close because, the letters. It says a new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forward into your consciousness. Breakthrough in new direction. I love it. What else do we have here? We have dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever feelings that are holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. What else do we have? Gliding through the currents. With a different approach, you will guide through the situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing out your understanding and your perspective or your behavior. The inflow will help your dreams take flight. Do we want another one? I think we do. Push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. So become aware of the dynamic of your life. I dig it. Let's do some Archangel cards. You wanted revenge? I can't. I can't with you, Davey. You're like, you bit me, I'll eat you. Take that. Oh, you have gifts from God. I can't. That's so funny. We have prioritize that came out. And then we also have career transition. And on the bottom of the deck, we have chakra clearing. All right. Why I picked this shiny ones, I don't know. Call on me to clear up your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Sorry, guys. So some of you guys might need to clear your chakras. Do some meditation exercises. Now let's read gifts from God. Archangel Chandravon. We angels bring gifts from the Creator. Open your arms to receive them. And we have prioritize. Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. And then we have career transition. Archangel Chamuel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Ooh, I dig it. You guys are going to be in the money. You're in the money. You're in the money, honey. Something too. I dig it. So if you guys have not yet already, please smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. And I guess with that, I'm going to leave you guys there. So, as always, you guys stay awesome, stay blessed, stay fabulous, and I'll see you again. Namaste. Oh, you're so very welcome, Jamie. Bye.